official. First Q&A. At the end of the year, I honestly feel like I have my own Rimmerin established sound. I want to have worked with the artist that I want to work with. And I see myself being more creative. I see myself going outside of my comfort zone and doing these more creative things, more deeper artistic music videos, shows, style, just art in general. Like, I see myself being more expressive and artistic at the end of the year with my own developed sound. I have inspirations in music, of course. Lucy, Lost Strushi, big inspiration in there. Rachel was an early inspiration for me. Shibuya K music, Japanese pop music, jazz, classical music, a lot of older stuff. I like a lot of older music. I really take inspiration in sometimes the way how they do their vocals, or the feeling. I feel like my biggest motivation is just emotion. When I first started making music, I found it weird how can an artist listen to rock but make the music they make? And I realized it wasn't about the music, it's because they took inspiration in the emotion. They took that feeling they felt from that song. They're like, wow, like I really like the way this song makes me feel hype or something. And they're like, I want to put that into a rap song, into something I know how to do. Like, I've become like, I can listen to a song, any genre, and just enjoy it, get that feeling from it, and just be like, I want to replicate something like this. Me and Slafter, we have a song, Graduated. If I have to be honest, that is probably the most fun collab I've done. No one has heard that song yet. I mean, it's gonna be out this Thursday, but definitely the most fun collab I've done. Just because that was in person, you know? Me and him are friends in person. So I can just pull up to his house, and we just had like the idea, let's make a whole entire song for Inferior today. I hop on, I start writing out this melody. We just both keep going back and forth with this beat. Fully collabed on this beat, you know? It's not like behind Discord where you're like, okay, like send me your melody and I'll put drums on it. And then, you know, they send the beat back and it's like, oh, like I don't really like the way this part of the drums sound. It's kind of like we're in person. So if something doesn't sound right, you can tell the other person until you both get something you like. That's how the beat went. And hopped on it with our own flows, what we usually do, the way I sing, the way he sings. And 100% the most fun collab I've done. If we have to say digital collab, Lights Out with Kumo. That was fun. I can't say I have a favorite anime. I really cannot say I have a favorite anime. It would feel really bad if I forgot one or put one over. I can't even make a top 5 just because I know I'd probably forget a show. And then I'd rewatch this video and just be like, wow, like no way I left that out, and then like probably post it on my story or something. I can say my current favorite anime, Code Geass, for sure. Current favorite anime is Code Geass. I finished it. It was really good. Lelouch is fire. In a kind of odd way, honestly. I heard Lost Strushi and I was like, whoa, like that's cool. That sounds like Japanese and stuff. Mind you, I was like 14 probably when I made this name. So I'm like, yeah, I want to do something that sounds like Japanese or like cool like that, you know? So I find words that have meaning to me. I found the word limerence. I didn't know it was this deep, this like insane, like an obsession, but I thought it just meant loving someone a lot. So I was just like, I like love and I like emotions and I like romantic stuff. So I was like, this is kind of romantic. This is cool. It was basically an accident. I get limerence, I throw that word into Google Translate, and it gives me Rimmerensu. And I'm like, whoa, that's a cool name. Super long, but it's really cool. So I was like, okay, we're gonna do Rimmerensu. As time goes on, I just realized this name was way too long. Like Rimmerensu, like, I don't know, I kind of just got tired saying it personally. So I was like, let's just take off the Su. So it turned into Rimmeren, And then the alt account turned into Sue, which is why in the bio it says the other piece or the other half, because that basically is like, you know, Rimmerin, Sue, cut that off, Sue, alt stuff I'm not gonna post, or experimental stuff onto that account, main stuff onto here, but all together it's Rimmerin Sue, the full picture. So I just got a phone, age 13, 14, and I'm just on TikTok. I'm in my room scrolling. I was listening to like Tyler the Creator. I had a really weird music taste, but I like rap. I was listening to Tyler the Creator, NLE Choppa, YNW Melly, like, I don't know, like, it's insane. I was listening to that at like 14. There was a point in my life where I was like, you know what, like, I hate music, like, I don't know what my taste is. I don't know what to listen to. So I deleted my music app on my phone. I replaced that with TikTok. Scrolling on TikTok, I come across this video of like some clowns in like a tunnel driving in some sort of car, and there's like a Case Dreno song playing in the background, but it had like lots of reverb on it, and I was like, whoa, the song in the background is kind of fire. So I look in the comments, trying to find out who this is. I see people saying Case Dreno, Basic. So I'm like, okay, let's search up Basic by Case Dreno. So I search it up, and then I come across Basic by Case Dreno, hear the full song, no reverb, and I'm just like, this is the most unique, weird rap song I've ever heard in my life. Like, I really like it. I liked all the glitches that were going on, the stutters he would do. I was just like, no one's doing this. Like, this is crazy. So I was like, you know what? This guy must love making music, because if he doesn't know who to listen to, he can just make what he wants to listen to. And I didn't know what to listen to other than Case Dreno at the time, so I was like, you know what? Case Dreno was good, but it wasn't fully capturing what I wanted to do. So I was like, you know what? Let me try this out. Let me start making what I want to do. I'm on BandLab. Horrible. I hid it from my friends because I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna tell any of my friends I'm making music. Then I'm gonna blow up and tell them. That did not happen. 2 weeks later, I told my friends. So I told Slapter. He's like, yo, no way. Like, I've been wanting to make music too. I'm gonna get into this with you. So I'm like, okay. We hop on SoundCloud. Same day, we're like, let's both make accounts today. I made my account, he made his account, and then we started uploading onto SoundCloud. I was listening through Case Dreno, and I found a song featuring an artist named Lost Drushi. And the song was Issue. I was like, wow. I was like, this guy can sing, and I really like singing. I started listening to Lost Drushi. I don't remember what the most recent song he had at the time was, but I started listening before he dropped Triplet. And I'm like, you know what, I give up on rapping, because I had started with rap, listening to Case Dreno. I was like, I'm gonna start singing. Me and Slapter, you know, we had made a bunch of songs in person. One day he's like, let's make a song. I was like, okay, let's do it. This time the beat was a little melodic, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try using auto-tune and sing on this. He's like, okay. So I sing on it, and it just sounded really good. I did a lot better than I thought. After that, boom, singing, only singing. Yes, I have tips on vocals. You know I have tips on vocals. I love vocals. Say you just started singing, you're doing these warm-ups, and you just can't. You can't do the full warm-up. You can't go up the full scale. What I'd suggest for you, sing songs by artists you like as best as you can. Just sing songs by them until you're able to just get as close as you can. Master air control. Don't breathe in through your chest and then try and sing. You don't have that much air when you breathe in up through your chest. Breathe in through your stomach. I know it sounds crazy weird. I first heard this, I was like, yo, I'm not doing that. Once I tried it, improved my vocal range. Sing songs you like, learn how to breathe correctly, and try to frequently practice vocal warm-ups on YouTube. Scales, practice doing scales in different vowels. Start incorporating your head voice, transitioning between them, including them. Try vibrato, try vocal distortion, try fry screaming. Just try everything you can in vocals. It really is so fun. Q&A, video 1, January 2026. I'm looking back to watching this at the end of the year and just really seeing like how far like I came. But anyways, expect a lot of music this year. Expect shows, expect big things from Inferior, and expect more of a solid Rimmerin sound this year. Establishing an official sound, not gonna be so versatile. Just gonna develop an official sound. Stick to that this year. Thank you for watching. God loves you. I love you, even if you don't love me. And have a good night. It is good. 8:05. I'm gonna go take a bath and watch anime.